Welcome to the live stream today. This is Tim David. We're talking about the best speaking advice I ever received, and you're going to love this. Stick around. Yeah, the truth is, different advice for different people at different times can be considered the best advice you ever received. I will start by telling you the worst advice I ever received, and that came to me from someone who was very established in the speaking business. In fact, decades of booking some of the most highly respected, highly paid speakers in the business. And he said to me basically, Tim, it just takes time. It just takes time to get booked. It just takes time to establish yourself as a professional speaker. It just takes time before you can raise your fees. That is bull crap. Things need to happen in order. Yes, you do need to check some boxes, but they don't have to take forever, right? You don't have to take 10 years to become an overnight success, right? As they say, it is important that there are steps to follow. But once again, there is no step that's like spend 3 years just waiting till someone gives you permission. No, you can absolutely get started right away. And therein lies the opposite of the worst advice I ever received, which may even be the best advice that I can give you. Best time to plant a tree is yesterday. Second best time is today. And oh, by the way, running a speaking business and starting a speaking business is not like planting a tree, right? It doesn't have to take years or decades. I can't stress that enough. So yeah, there's order. Yes, there's things you have to do. Yes, there are some speakers that it took them a long time to learn what the process was and what the real dial turners were. And sometimes you kind of plateau and flounder for a year before you realize, hey, wow, that's the key. That's the secret. That's what I should be investing my time, energy, and effort in, and therefore I can get the results. Now, I've been waving around these index cards, and when I write a book, I write down these ideas, and I put them on index cards, and each of these might be a page or a chapter or just even a quote. So I'm just going to kind of go through some of these and see some other pieces of advice that I've received along the way that I can pass along to you, my humble YouTube subscribers. If you're not a YouTube subscriber, get yourself subscribed. There is a link, of course, in the YouTube area. Get yourself subscribed. Make sure you hit the little bell too to be notified. That way you know when I go live, because I do this every single day. Come heck or high water, I am out here and I am streaming. All right, let's go ahead and let's see this one right here. Clarity beats quantity. Clarity beats quantity. Boy, oh boy, did that become apparent yesterday when I was working on getting a new presentation together and basically packaging it. It's created. I need to package it so that it is clear exactly what the message is. And that's some mental heavy lifting right there. Doing may fill your buckets, but done fills your bank account. Doing may fill your buckets, but done fills your bank account. I know I'm frozen. I know I can fix this. I can fix it just like this. Boom, bang, bingo. All right, so that's one right there. Here's another one. The most advanced way to teach is to simplify complex ideas. The most advanced way to teach is to simplify complex ideas. That's worth a like right there. Got to tell you that. Speakers are not paid to change minds. We're paid to change behavior. Yes, and we did just in our mastermind group, we did a deep dive into what it takes to transform behavior in a 45 or 60-minute presentation. And I will tell you, there is a lot that you have to do if you're going to have any hope of transforming behavior, because I'll tell you what, it is hard enough to change your own behavior. And if you saw this one earlier that said, doing may fill your buckets, but done fills your bank account, you may think, oh my gosh, how do I get things done? How do I change my own behavior, let alone try to transform other people's behavior? That's why speakers are paid so much. Well, that and, everybody else is terrified to stand on a stage in front of people, right? I think that crippling fear, when someone is tasked with, hey, Mr. or Mrs. CEO, it's time to give the annual address. Oh my gosh, what am I going to say? How am I going to say it? I'm so nervous. And wouldn't it be nice to just write a check and have that problem taken care of for you? Sometimes the CEO can do that. Sometimes they can. Anyway, let's see here. If you can help people, you can help corporations. You can help organizations. A lot of people think, hey, my message is for individuals. It's not for corporations, Tim. I love that you go and you get, $15,000, $20,000 for a speech at corporations. But I don't have a corporate message. That won't work for me. Hey, if you can help people, you can help corporations. We speak on it because we're weak on it. Have you ever noticed that your speaking topic may or may not, but probably may, be related to an area of weakness that you have yourself, or maybe an area of weakness that you have overcome, and you're looking back and saying, oh my gosh, it's way better over here. Why doesn't everybody else join me? Come. And then you start speaking on it because we speak about what we are weak about. Let's see. Some of these are going to have to stay just maybe in a book or in a course. Let's see. The idea isn't to get yourself out there. A lot of people think when I'm speaking, I got to go and get myself out there. It's not about getting yourself out there. It's about getting your offer out there. Having a specific way for people to do business with you, a specific offer. Usually a speech is kind of the front end offer, but man, oh man, isn't that much easier and much less intimidating to be able to get your offer out there and not fear the rejection for getting yourself out there? That's pretty darn good advice right there. Hey, they aren't just buying a message, but they're buying a messenger. Boom. There's some pretty good speaking advice right there. Oh, look at this one. Plain and simple. 3 words. Boom. Leads raise fees. You want to get more per speech? Guess what? Show up with 47 other leads and other people want to do business with you. And then you can say, I'm sorry, I just can't accept a lower fee because I have so many people in the queue. So when you have systems that generate leads, man, oh man, can you raise your fees? What else? Here's great speaking advice. Every speech is a showcase. Every speech is a showcase. Here's one. Big money takes the same amount of time and energy as small money. Let's see. You must be able to speak about what you speak about. These are golden nuggets of wisdom, ladies and gentlemen. If you can't speak about what you speak about, you'll never be able to transmit and transfer the excitement and the energy and the emotion about your speech in such a way where it's clear, concise, and compelling and makes people want to do business with you. Bookable beats better. Oh my gosh, are you chasing better? Are you chasing a better speech, a better website, a better demo video? Are you chasing better when you should be chasing bookable? They'll not know that your speech is better until they book it. They can't know what your message is unless you deliver it, right? So if you are not bookable, you are not going to get booked. And if you're not going to get booked, it doesn't matter how good your speech is. You could be the best speaker, but if you ain't bookable, you're going to be the best kept secret. We don't want that. Be a peer, not a pest. Don't go chasing down leads like dogs. Align yourself with them. Be alongside them and put yourself in front of those people who are paying speakers. Just be a peer, not a pest. We don't sell speeches. We sell transformation. Let's see. Oh, so much. Every speaker is a motivational speaker. Every speaker is. You think about it. You want to create change. You want to teach people something. You got to motivate them to learn, right? Every speaker is a motivational speaker. Get good, get gigs, then get great. Don't try to make your speech perfect. The speech, here's another one. Your speech is not written on the page. Your speech is written on the stage. When you deliver that speech is when you hone that speech. When you perform your speech in front of live audiences, you get the feedback that you need to make the tweaks that you need. Your speech is not written on the page. It is written on the stage. Go and get good, sure. Then get gigs. That's how you get great. Good gigs, great. Expertise is in the eye of the beholder. Don't be a warrior, be a warrior. Change the O to an A. Think about that one for a second. Let's see. So many. The only time general wins, a general topic, you think, my topic's very broad and general. The only time general wins is when it's a military title. You've got to be specific to be terrific, said Zig Ziglar. Payment isn't always in money, and we'll leave it at that. Ladies and gentlemen, if you found any of that valuable, you don't have to pay me. Just hit the like and subscribe button. Trying to grow this YouTube channel just a little bit. It is, of my YouTube channels, the tiniest, but also the one I am most excited about, to help people help people. If I can help you get more gigs, get more money, increase your impact and your income along the way so that you can in turn increase your impact even more, then guess what? That is the ripple effect that I live for. So anything you can do to share with your fellow speaker friends, this is a, oh, thank you, Jesse, for liking. I appreciate that on the YouTubes. And yeah, got to say, this is a passion project for me for sure. And over at getspeakinggigs.com, you'll see a few of my other passion projects for supporting speakers. We will end right there. Hopefully you have received the best advice that you could receive at this point in this moment for your situation. And hopefully you can, of course, pay it forward and pass it along. All right, that is it. We will speak soon.